What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over making an entirely new weapon inside of the FPS horror kit. And yeah, so it's actually fairly easy to do. You're just going to need a couple things. So you'll need a model, 3D model, preferably with hands, with animations. I'm not going to show you guys how to animate an entire new weapon. That's just kind of redundant for me to do because if you want, I could show you how to animate something like this, but I suck at animation, so I found this online. I'll leave the link in the description. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take this pistol item here, and you're going to go ahead and just duplicate it. And from this, we're going to name this SMG item. And we'll go ahead and change in here to SMG. And then your pistol anims, we're going to change that to SMG anims. And basically we're just going to take away all the stuff that makes this into a pistol and make it an SMG. So turn it to automatic. And then all this stuff we'll get to in just a few minutes. And barrel and post flash, we don't need to worry about that. We will go ahead and set this to SMG draw, SMG hide, SMG idle, SMG shoot, and SMG reload. And it'll all make a bit more sense in a few when we actually get to doing the actual controller for this. So first thing we're going to do is we will select this pistol item, and we're going to, or actually it's on this one. So we'll select the SMG items, we're going to turn them on, and we're going to select this pistol animator. We're going to go ahead and copy the pistol animator, and then we're going to return to our little folder here for our MP5, and we'll paste this in here. We'll rename this to SMG animator and double click it. And then from here, we're just going to add all of our animations that we have for our SMG. So shoot and hide, which will be take one, or is it take? I reanimated a couple of these, so I might mess that up a little bit. So I believe I put take one to be the draw, and reload, and then just double check to make sure we have take idle, and there we go, pistol draw, reload, armature. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and go into our scene here, and basically everything in this is going to get deleted, so we can delete these three things. And then in the root, we're going to grab our barrel end, muzzle flash, and flashlight, and just drag it directly under SMG animations, and then just delete the entire root here. From there, we're going to grab our arms item, which usually is an FBX, and we're going to drag it directly under SMG anims. Obviously, so to start, this is going to be very large, and I have to disable this little background here. And where is it? No, I've done it again. Okay, well, I did it again, so we'll have to disable this thing. It's so annoying to find. Alright, we can just search a background, and it'll probably pop up at some point. It's one of the ones that is on. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. So it's that one. Okay, so actually it doesn't look terrible like that, but I think it looks terrible kind of, so we're gonna kind of finagle it a little bit here, and we'll just adjust it until it looks about right. So probably right there, about, maybe a bit out more. And oh, you know what, it has a camera on it, so go ahead and unpack this your prefab for this, and then if it has a camera, remove it, because otherwise it's gonna keep doing that. I was wondering why it was looking kind of weird, but yeah, so we'll go ahead and just drag it up. Oops, save, I guess. And we'll go to the game folder and file, and we'll just drag it around like this. Okay, I think that's fine. And from here, we will grab our muzzle flash, and target it at the end of our barrel here. Just like that. And same with the barrel end. We're going to drag it all the way over here to the end of our barrel. And the easiest way to do this is just to put it in the muzzle flash and 0, 0, 0 it. And then take it out there. And then drag it back, just like that. And then we're going to attach this to our actual weapon object so that when it moves, it will actually move. So we'll drag this into here, and I believe it's under shapes that this is. No, it's under armature, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll go to armature, and then we just need to find the actual model here, which is this. So then we'll go to the base end. We'll drag muzzle flash and barrel end all directly right under base. So then when it gets changed, and we actually do need to change these animations here, because you can see it's still set to the pistol animator. We just need to set it to the SMG animator so that it will do that. But from here, we also need to do one more thing, and that is take out this little animated MP5 thing, because we don't need it. So we'll drag that under there, delete that, and then from here it should kind of work out. But you'll notice that it kind of gets close to the screen, which is fine. We just need to find out where it's going to look best as of these. So we'll just drag these out a bit, kind of where it was before, and maybe to the right. There we go. So now when we pull up that, hold on, when we shoot it, it'll also be there. So okay, so that just means we need to drag this out, and then when we shoot it, it should do that. Okay, so there we go. And then take will make us put it away, and then take one will make us pull it up. And it'll look like this sometimes, but it actually doesn't matter. When you're in the game, it won't show anything like that. So next thing we'll do is we'll need to go into the inventory builder and actually make the inventory items. So let's go to our inventory by clicking that, and we'll just add two new things. We're going to add SMG ammo and SMG. So SMG, we're going to use the S keyword for it. We'll make it 3 by 2. This is going to adjust the space in the inventory it's going to take. And then SMG ammo. And then this one will be stackable and show quantity. This one will be usable and show quantity. We don't need it to stack really, because you're only ever going to have one, because it'd be weird to have one that's kind of, but then from there we'll just use the same as the 9mm ammo here, and then I don't know, 2 by 2 or whatever for it. And the max stack for this one's going to be 99, just because I personally think it's better. And you can add localization and stuff if you need it, but we don't need it for this. And a SMG ... And we'll click save asset. And so now we have an SMG item for us to go off of. You'll notice we left this blank, but we have to add a couple things and then get back to it. So from FP view, if we scroll down, you're going to see something called player items manager. From here, you're going to want to click the plus button, and then you're going to drag your SMG item. Oh, fast web emoji. Oh my gosh, this mess. You done? Okay, this happens every single time I record. I don't know why. I don't get emailed any other time. But then we're going to add SMG item just like this. And then we'll go back into this thing here, and we will click SMG. Just like that. And then this one doesn't matter because we're not using it. So now we can save this again. And from FP view, let's go ahead and add our skin, because I kind of forgot about that. So let's go over here. Should be materials, skin. Yep. Okay, so those are all made. So our reload animation, I did this earlier. We need to add sound to it, and I'll show you what it sounds like in just a minute. But first we're going to add a reload here. So we're going to need to, or not reload, sorry, a pickup. So obviously we need to have it so we can actually pick up the thing. So I have a prepared version of it here, kind of. It's just the model with a Mux Collider. And you're just going to need to do that. And then just go over here to the pistol, copy the component for an interactable item, and just paste it as new. And then link it to SMG. And item quantity, we'll do 30 because it's talking about the ammo for the quantity. And etc. Let's see, anything else we need? Nope. So there we go with that. And from the SMG item, we're going to want to extend how far or how many bullets we have in here. So obviously it says 7 bullets per mag. That's going to be really weird if we have a, a fully automatic weapon. So we'll go ahead and set that to 30. And from that, we also need to adjust these items. So we have the gun inventory item. That doesn't make sense. Obviously, we don't want a pistol. So we'll select SMG just like that. And then SMG ammo. And then pistol flashlight is the other thing that's kind of wonky. We don't actually need this here because it kind of looks weird to have that attachment. But just to kind of show you how to do it, if you did want to do it, you would turn this on and make sure the mesh render is on. And you would just attach it to the gun somewhere. So if I want to do it, let's say like here, right? I would put it here, and then I would assign in the SMG item, I would assign this flashlight, and then this, but this would be inside the inventory. This is the inventory items, and then under here, you would assign the attachment settings right here. You would assign all those. So these ones, but obviously we don't actually need that because we're not using the attachment, so we can just disable that and then turn this to that all the way down, and then intensity all the way down as well, because we're not going to be using it. So after that, we can just disable that. And now we just need to add an ammo pickup. So we can just add and reload pistol and then link it as SMG ammo just by clicking that, because there's not really a reason to have it otherwise. So if we play it now, it should logically work. I can never promise anything because sometimes I mess things up, but let's go ahead and see. So if we go over here, we can pick up our SMG. We can't examine it because the pivot point is set really far away. The pivot point's really weird on this. I'm not going to go into Blender and fix it, but like this one works. But if we pick it up, pops from inventory, we can pick it up, and it looks like we forgot to disable the muzzle flash, but it's a pretty easy fix. And it doesn't seem like it's wanting to fire. So that means that we missed something. But the good news is that I believe we can switch. Nope, so there's something issues with here. So first of all, let's go ahead and disable the muzzle flash so we don't forget about that. And then let's go into SMG item and see what's going on here. Oh, it's because we didn't change this. So you'll notice that these all say pistol hide. We have to change these to SMG because earlier we changed the values in the other thing. So we need to make sure we change that in here too. So that's just a slight mistake on my part. Make sure everything's saved. We go into game, play again. Should work perfectly this time. Here's hoping. Obviously there's room for mistakes. Oh, I opened Adobe Premiere. Okay, so from here, pick up the SMG, pick up the ammo. Should pick up. Reload. But you'll notice there's no sound, and which is unlike the pistol, because when we take the pistol and reload it, which we have no ammo, it has sounds when you reload. Now that's actually a really super easy fix. All we're gonna do is go over to our animation of items, and then we're gonna scroll down here to sound event. Now we just need to look at what these are. These are mag out and mag in and slide release. So if you want to add your own sound event, you just click here, write a name for it, and then put the sound here. We don't need any more. We only need mag in and out. So we'll go over here to our reload animation and turn on these animations so that we can see it. And then from here, where the magazine pops out, we're going to add animation sound event, mag out, and then when it goes back in, right about there, we're going to add another one, and that'll be mag in. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. The asset's super easy to use, so It's not too complicated. I made this video earlier and then saw it was 30 minutes and I was like, oh wow, that's terrible. So now we can pick up all these. We could use it. And then back in. And then we can switch. So one thing I did forget to do, that was by my accident, was I forgot to click the is shortcut level in the inventory. So can bind shortcut, and that's it. And if you want to add it to where you can make the attachment, you would add a combination with SMG and pistol flashlight, or oh, you would combine. Actually, no, you wouldn't do it here because what? No, delete that. I think actually, so we'll go ahead and save that asset. And then same thing with, if you look at the pistol, it's actually not in here. It's in the pistol flashlight. The combination with pistol would make the pistol with that, but we don't need to worry about that for our particular use. So we'll save the asset, and that's how you add a new weapon. You could do this with a shotgun or anything like that. All you would do is set it to semi instead of fully automatic, and it'll look just as good. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.